Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to compare the both phones iQOO 7 versus the Realme X7 Max device, which phone to buy and why as well. So this is a question which was asked by plenty of users and a lot of comments I did get between both phones, so which phone to buy and why. And in this video I'll try to cover all these kind of points as well, friends. Try to watch till end of the video. In case if you're a serious buyer, if you're looking to buy one of the smartphone and you're really confused, I'll try to talk about each and every small advantage and small disadvantages, friends. So make sure to watch till end. So only then you will be able to decide which phone to buy as well. And I'll try to talk in the two point of view. One is a normal user point of view, one in the gamer user point of view as well. I'll try to cover both users in this complete video, friends. So make sure to watch till end. And one more quick note, this is not any kind of sponsored video for any kind of brand, because I buy all the smartphones and I review myself in my channel. So definitely, friends, and it's not any kind of biased video. So everything I'll be trying to say, all these points in this video is completely honest, and after using and after collecting a lot of feedback from the users only I was able to say this kind of data. And one more thing, make sure to check the playlist for two videos of two phones, Realme X7 Max and the iQOO 7 device. So Realme X7 Max I was using for the past of I think close to 5 days of usage, and iQOO 7 I was using close to 23 to 24 days of usage with this phone, and it was really good experience using both phones. And first let's talk about the first thing regarding the price. I forgot to mention the price. So in terms of the price, the iQOO 7 starts at around 31,000, so 990 for the 8GB RAM variant, and whereas the Realme X7 Max for the 8GB RAM variant you need to pay about 26,999. So definitely, friends, in terms of the price wise, I do consider it a lot, and I do expect the Realme X7 Max phone here. Really, for this kind of price range, you're getting really good mobile phone which has got close to Snapdragon 720 Snapdragon 870 kind of performance you are seeing in this Realme X7 Max. That's a really good thing. So first topic is the performance. So in the performance wise, the Snapdragon 870 which is present in the iQOO 7 device, and which has got the extended RAM capabilities as well. So overall you'll be getting about 8 plus 3GB of RAM. So without using extended RAM also, I did see a lot of performance in this phone, particularly which I did intense kind of testing, friends. I did not do any this much of intense stress on any other smartphone in my life, but except on this phone. That is only possible. I'm trying to push its limits in this phone, particularly in this iQOO 7 device, in terms of benchmarks or everyday usage. So let's talk about the first thing about the benchmark. So in terms of the benchmarks, in the Antutu benchmark score, I did get about 7,05,000 in this phone maximum, and in this I think in the Realme X7 Max I did achieve about 6,91,000. Let me try to show you the score. So this is my highest Antutu benchmark score which I got in the Realme X7 Max, highest. And the highest score in this iQOO 7 is about I think close to 7,05,000. Let me try to show you the screenshot. As you can see, 7,04,000 kind of score I did get right now, and even I did achieve the score of 6 all 9s as well in this iQOO 7 device. So in the benchmarks thing, I think iQOO 7 is a slightly upper hand little bit. I know the benchmarks is not everyday, and real everyday situation is completely different from the benchmark. So just if you are a kind of person who wants to know the benchmark score and the benchmarks test, iQOO 7 is a winner. And even in the CPU throttling test as well, the iQOO 7 has got slightly advantage in terms of the throttling. Let me try to show you exactly the throttling screenshot which I have taken. You will be able to see it. So 65% throttling in the Realme X7 Max and 79% in the iQOO 7 device. Even I did the throttling I think 3 times, and 3 times 76% in the Realme X7 Max it did reach, and one more time 76%, as you can clearly see, friends. In the iQOO 7 device 79% it did reach, and is another 81%, as you can see. Overall I did observe the average of 80% CPU throttling in this iQOO 7 device, and close to 76 and 77% in this Realme X7 Max. And next, in terms of the speed test, if you did watch that video, I think I did upload a couple of days ago. So this is a video, friends, which I did upload using the speed test comparison between both phones. In that speed test comparison and the RAM management, I did observe that iQOO 7 has got slightly upper hand in terms of opening the applications and even remembering in the RAM management. That is the one thing. That is a test which I did without using extended RAM. So in terms of the performance wise, I do feel slightly advantage for the Snapdragon 870 chipset, not only based upon this I'm saying, but based upon the future-proof option. For example, in terms of the PUBG gameplay in both phones, in terms of the PUBG graphics, you do have advantage with the Snapdragon 870 chipset, friends. I'm trying to mention 870, not particularly iQOO 7. So in terms of the highest graphics. You can play up to HDR plus Extreme, even Ultra HD as well in this iQOO device without using any GFX tool. But in the Realme X7 Max, you need to use the GFX tool. That is another thing, and definitely you need to wait for the updates. I do know the Dimensity processors are really slow in terms of the updates. The reason why I'm saying is because just yesterday I did upload a video on the PUBG comparison, default graphics comparison. So make sure to check that video. So this is a video, friends, which I uploaded. So where is the Realme X2 Pro, which has got the Snapdragon processor? It did receive the 90 FPS update, but there is no 90 FPS update in the Realme X7 Pro, and there is no update, even not even extreme, in this Realme X7 Max. So these were the slightly I do feel, I think Dimensity processor, they do need the better software optimization very fast, and I do expect the Snapdragon processors are really faster in terms of the giving the updates for the games as well. That is the one thing to consider. And not only that, even there are a couple of other games where the high graphics are limited in the Realme X7 Max because of not getting optimization. For example, in the Call of Duty as well, so where you can use the highest quality and the highest FPS, but not in the Realme X7 Max. So friends, I think I just spoke more in the performance wise. So in the performance wise, slightly points I'm giving in terms of the iQOO device because of the Snapdragon processor, and even the Dimensity processor 1200 is completely fine, same kind of performance, but we need optimization from the software. So not only the hardware, you also need the software to get really optimized. So next, let's move to the display. In terms of the display, both phones, they do have the 120Hz Super AMOLED panels, and the iQOO has got the AMOLED panel, but in terms of the display, I did not find much differences between both phones. And regarding the HDR10 plus certified and HDR, as you can see in the iQOO device, it's a kind of HDR10 plus certified, and whereas the Realme X7 Max is only HDR10 certified, you can clearly see, and wide line L1 support in the iQOO, and even I think Realme Max also got the L1 support as well, as you can clearly see, friends. So let me try to show you the video sample. So this is a video sample which I'm trying to show you, friends, and even I did a sunlight visibility test as well, comparing both phones. So 1300 nits versus 1000 nits of peak brightness. So make sure to check that videos, friends, in case if you want to know more details about the sunlight visibility test. So even in that video, I did find out both phones are kind of close to each other in terms of the sunlight visibility, but slightly 2 points I just want to mention. The iQOO has got the flickering kind of issue when I'm trying to record in the cameras, and one more thing, there's a kind of green tint issue is going on in this phone. So in the YouTube, if you just type green tint iQOO SciTech Guru, you will get all my videos which are posted for the past few weeks on the iQOO model. So make sure to check those videos, friends, in case if you are interested. So little bit kind of drawback, I do feel some of the users, they are still complaining that they're getting the green tint issues in the iQOO device. I still receive even till today as well. So regarding the green tint problem, that's a quite disappointment for the iQOO device. So green tint issue and the flickering issue, two issues, are some kind of problems are happening with the iQOO smartphone, whereas the Realme X7 Max doesn't have the flickering and doesn't have the green tint, because I did confirm by uploading a video as well. So this is a quick update regarding the displays, that is what I want to clarify. So in the performance wise, slightly iQOO, in the display wise, slightly better to the Realme X7 Max. And next is a battery backup and the charging. So in the battery backup, I did upload a video, friends, on the Epic battery drain test. So make sure to check that video. I mean, even just I think yesterday also, day before yesterday, I did upload another PUBG battery backup drain. I did include the Realme X7 Max as well in this comparison. So what I find out is that the Realme X7 Max has got slightly better battery backup than the iQOO device. Yes. So in the test, it was difference of close to, I think 20 to 30 minutes of difference is there from the iQOO to Realme X7 Max. So even in the day-to-day, I did observe little bit kind of difference between both phones. So I did observe the battery backup slightly. So slightly means only 20 to 30 minutes, not 1 to 2 hours. You cannot expect that much huge difference. So just little bit. And charging speed, absolutely the iQOO, because it can charge in within 35 minutes. Yes, friends, within 35 minutes. So just today I did figure out a method how to actually increase the charging speed in the iQOO device. So a few of the subscribers, even they did mention that this kind of trick is working. So make sure to check this video, friends. Within 32 minutes you can actually charge the iQOO. It's possible. Before I used to have the slow charging issues, but later on, after using this trick, completely solved. So whereas the Realme X7 Max takes about close to, I think, 50 minutes of time. 50 minutes versus 30 minutes. That's a really huge difference, friends, in terms of charging speeds. 50 watts, 66 watts. So this is what the final conclusion is. Battery backup great in Realme X7 Max. Charging speed is great in the iQOO device. So now let's move to the camera. So in terms of the camera part, I did not use any kind of Gcam during this time of testing, but definitely I'll try to upload the Gcam videos very soon, maybe tomorrow. So make sure to stay tuned, friends. So there are a couple of shots which are taken using the front cam in the daylight. As you can clearly see, friends, both phones are really good in terms of the selfie camera. I did not feel much difference in terms of front cam. So but slightly I do look kind of natural in the iQOO device when I compare with the Realme X7 Max, little bit but not much difference. So I do think little bit kind of beautification is added to my skin in the Realme phone when compared with the iQOO device. That is what I did feel in this kind of image. And both phones have the same kind of wide angle. I mean, the Mi11X has got really pretty good wide angle lens. Even though it has got the small camera, I do like the Mi11X taking selfie shots. It's really great. But both phones, they do have the same kind of wide angle lens. That is what I did observe using this kind of front cam. So this is another shot which I have taken, friends, in both phones. I can clearly see. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, so I'm trying to read the text on the mask, and where you can read clearly on the iQOO device, as you can clearly see, you can read the text number on the mask, and in the Realme X7 Max device you cannot read. The numbers are not that sequel, as you can clearly see, friends. So in terms of the front camera, the conclusion is that it's really good in the iQOO device. I did like the natural clarity, not much beautification, and I did like this kind of clarity and details in the front cam of the iQOO mobile phone. So now let's move to the back camera, friends. Back camera shot, this is the shot which I taken in both phones. Let me try to slightly zoom in so you might be able to see the difference in terms of the camera. As you can clearly see, friends, in terms of the camera, so both phones, they look really great taking with the normal shot, not with 64 megapixel shot. This is a normal camera shot which I'm trying to take in the direct sunlight itself. You can see the details in the color of this building, which is slightly kind of okay. And this is a wide angle shot which I have taken in both phones. You can see the wide angle shot as well. In terms of the clarity, how it looks, how much you can actually zoom in between both phones. In the wide angle lens, I think both phones are kind of close to each other itself in the wide angle lens, not much different. So this is a shot which I taken using the 14 megapixel and high 64 megapixel lens in both phones. Let's see how much you can actually zoom in the iQOO device. As you can see, friends, right now I'm trying to zoom in the Realme X7 Max as well. So this is the maximum you can zoom in both phones. As you can see the clarity as well between both phones, which phone looks kind of, I think, slightly saturated, I think, in the iQOO device when you compare with the Realme X7 Max, little bit but not much, but slightly better on this Realme X7 Max. Here you can see the colors, friends, the slightly brighter leaves. You can see the trees as well, slightly brighter in the Realme X7 Max. So that is what I did feel right now. Let me to slightly change the position of this building and let's see this building color, how it looks. So as you can see, friends, I think slightly better. The details in the Realme X7 Max, little bit but not much. When you try to zoom in, as you can see here, it's completely washed out here, as you can see, friends. So these are outdoor shots which are taken. As you can see, friends, these are colors. This is how it looks, the leaf colors. You can clearly see the difference. So both phones are kind of close to each other, friends. So there's not much difference in the back camera. So that is what I did observe right now. Let me to change to the next macro camera lens which are taken here. Macro lens. So both can shoot with the macro lens as well. Not much difference, little bit slightly better. I think I did not focus it properly when I'm trying to shoot it. I needed to open this kind of ultra steady video recording which I did in both phones. So I recorded at the same time, friends, in both phones. As you can clearly see the difference. So both phones, they do have the ultra steady mode as well. So now you'll be able to see the clarity, how it looks. So Realme X7 Max and the iQOO device, both phones are they do have really good stabilization. I did like the both phone stabilization as well, not much difference. So in the Realme X7 Max, you do have this kind of option as well, taking the screenshot whenever you want while watching the video. As you can see, immediately you can take the screenshot. That's a really good advantage. So straight away you can take the screenshot. That's really good in the Realme X7 Max. That is what I did like. I needed to stop the video exactly near this plant to see the clarity of the leaves, how it looks when I'm trying to record the video. As you can see, friends, so slightly more saturated on the Realme X7 Max. That is what I did observe. And overall, in terms of the night mode, absolutely, friends, the iQOO 7 is a clear winner. So in terms of the main camera and the video recording, I did not find much difference. But in terms of the night mode, it's really very much clear winner is the iQOO 7 device, friends. So you can see the difference between this both shots which are taken at same time. how much difference is there. Both I'm trying to use at full brightness only, friends. I'm not trying to decrease the brightness, as you can clearly see. If you want, I can take the live demonstration as well right now in front of the camera, so you'll be able to understand how much difference it's actually there between Realme X7 Max versus iQOO device. So this is another shot which I have taken. As you can clearly see how much difference. I cannot even believe this, friends, how much this much of difference I did not expect from the Realme X7 Max. As you can clearly see how much is there. So I'll try to take the live camera of the video of the night mode shot. Let me try to take the night mode shot right now. As you can see, friends, right now I did open the both phones camera at this moment. As you can clearly see here, let me try to go back and I'll try to take the shot of this small plant. Let me try to clear all the background. So let me try to keep couple of background objects as well, so in case if it detects any kind of color, you will be able to see it properly. Let me try to close all the lighting. So now I'll try to open the night mode in both phones. As you can see, both phones I'm trying to open the night mode. As you can clearly see, in the iQOO 7 device you do have the option of tripod detection. I'm not sure what is this option. So tripod detection on and off, there's some kind of option is going on, but I'll try to use this kind of a night mode shot while taking this plant. Let me try to do that, and let me try to turn off the studio lights. So right now it's completely dark, as you can see, friends, completely dark. So there is no lighting effect as well. Let me try to show you the both phones camera, which phone is detecting how much. So let me try to take the shot right now. I'm trying to take the shot first in the iQOO 7 device. Let me do that. I'm not using any kind of flashlight as well, and you can see the time is going on in the iQOO 7 device. You can clearly see the time. It took about 7 to 8 seconds in this complete pitch dark, complete darkness, friends, complete darkness. So this is an extreme type of testing I'm doing. As you can see, even in this extreme darkness, you did see how much difference it did find out the colors. Let me try to do the same thing. Let me try to close the screen of this iQOO 7 device so that no light will be coming. Let me try to do the same thing, and I'm trying to take in the Realme X7 Max. He took the shot, that's it. It did not take much time. So let me try to show you the shot difference. As you can clearly see, friends, I'm not sure what type of setting I'm trying to use, but let me try to show you exactly what is happening. Let me try to go back to the camera and show you the shot which I have taken just now. So right now this shot which I have taken in the Realme X7 Max is not even visible, friends. It's really I did use the full brightness as well. It's not even clearly visible in the Realme X7 Max. So as you can see, the shot which I have taken in the iQOO 7 device, it's really great in terms of the night mode. So absolutely, friends, the clear winner is the iQOO 7 device. So in case if you want more details about the night shot, make sure to comment below, because I don't want to extend this video, a long lengthy video. That is the reason I'm trying to be a little bit kind of fast in this moment. And in terms of the camera point, I did like the iQOO 7's night mode and iQOO 7 slightly better advantage of the front camera as well. But overall, in terms of the video recording stability, both phones are really great and good, no problem. Next, in the build quality, loudspeaker, absolutely, I think connectivity, I totally forgot, sorry. So in terms of the connectivity, no doubt, the Realme X7 Max. The reason is that because I did not experience any 4G plus drops in my home. So usually I don't get any 4G plus in this iQOO 7 device, friends, till now. I'm using the same GeoSIM right now as well. I don't see any kind of 4G plus inside my house, but if I go outside, I'll get the 4G plus. But if you're living in the metropolitan city, no need to worry, you will get definitely, friends. You don't have any kind of problem. But persons like me in the town, I'll face definitely a problem using the iQOO 7 device not having 4G plus. But Realme X7 Max can get the 4G plus in my studio room as well. So in the YouTube, if you just type 4G plus SciTech Guru, you can find all the list of videos which I uploaded, friends, recently, only everything, all the videos, because a lot of users, they do have plenty of doubts. So make sure to type this search bar in the YouTube. You will absolutely find all the videos which are you like. So you can decide, friends. Definitely in the connectivity, I do like the strong 4G plus, to be frank, on this Realme X7 Max. And even the Wi-Fi speeds also, I think both phones are really great in the Wi-Fi 6. They do support the Wi-Fi 6 compatibility. But one more thing, there is no Wi-Fi 6 hotspot which you can create in this phone. That is one small thing which I thought of just mentioning. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to concern about that, but still, just which is kind of bothering me a lot. Let me try to show you, friends. So in the Realme X7 Max, and most of the 99.9% of the phones which are having the Wi-Fi 6 support, they will be having this kind of Wi-Fi 6 hotspot in their mobile phones in the UI. But this iQOO 7, they did not include any kind of Wi-Fi 6 hotspot. I'm not sure, but definitely this phone supports the Wi-Fi 6. I did try to test, but it did work. So this is a quick thing which I want to mention for you all in terms of this thing. And next, let's move to the build quality. Build quality, loudspeaker, the Realme X7 Max device, because it has got the Dolby Atmos, which gives really good sound effects, little bit slightly better. And Type-C port, both are having 2.0 Type-C. Just yesterday I did upload a video on the data transfer rates between both phones using the pen drive. Make sure to check this video, you will understand definitely. Both phones are slightly same. And haptic feedback, Haptic feedback, I think iQOO because of using the haptic feedbacks while gaming and because of having the strong haptic feedback. And the advantage for the Realme X7 Max is that you can actually change the vibration intensity, how much you want. So there's a really good option which you are having, how much you want. Some people don't like high intensities in the iQOO device. So this is a quite thing which I thought of just mentioning for you all. But while gaming, you do get 40 vibrations, friends. That's a really good, interesting thing which I like. And finally, the feel. Absolutely, friends, the feel and build quality and the design, the Realme X7 Max is a clear winner. It's completely really good using this small phone for a long time. I feel really good holding this phone every time. The feel is also really good on this matte surface particularly. No fingerprint attraction, and the design is also really great. I do like the build quality in this phone. Overall, friends, is a complete review between both phones, and now the question comes to, I am a normal user. I want to use for the phone for next 3 to 4 years. Which processor will be the best? If you're a normal user, you can go for the Realme X7 Max, no problem. You can save a lot of money. But if you're a gamer, I would suggest you to slightly go for the iQOO 7 device because of Snapdragon 870, and you'll be having really high graphic settings in all the games, and you'll be having even optimization really faster than the Dimensity processors. So that is what I do give my feedback for the gamers. But for normal users, for the long time, I think the Realme X7 Max will be really great for you. But only couple of advantages for the iQOO 7 is that having optimization in terms of the performance and great fast charging and very good decent camera as well. These are the few things which I particularly like. Performance, fast charging and the camera, all the strong points for the iQOO 7. Realme X7 Max, the price and the display, because there is no green tint and everything, display and the battery backup and the connectivity, main thing, loudspeaker and the feel. So these are the things which I like about the Realme X7 Max. So this is a complete, honest, unbiased review, friends. Complete. I did say everything A to Z in this entire video. I think I did not miss any kind of points. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and make sure to comment below what are your thoughts and which phone are you planning to buy. And if you're planning to buy a phone, so make sure to use my links in the description. That will be really helpful for me in terms of buying new phone. So make sure to use my links, friends, every time you buy any kind of products or any gadgets. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and in case if you like this kind of wallpapers, so make sure to check the links in description where you can find this kind of amazing live wallpapers. So see you in the next video, friends. That's it. This is a quick complete review I thought of giving you, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.